I am currently 2.5 months on testosterone. Hello everyone, it's Kyle. Today I was on Twitter. Go follow me. I was on Twitter and I stumbled upon a hashtag. It's called Stupid Questions for Atheists. And most of the hashtags on Twitter are for fun and for shits and giggles. So I thought I would do the same thing. I thought I would answer some of these questions, some of these stupid questions for shits and giggles. So yeah, let's get this bread. Seeing as how dollars and coins say "In God We Trust," would you be willing to give yours to me? No, because I need to pay for my testosterone. Is it because you're afraid of the snakes? I am afraid of snakes, but that's not why I'm atheist. So do you go into work on Christmas and Easter? No, because in the United States, Easter and Christmas are considered federal holidays, and thus we don't go to work on federal holidays. Do you know Satan? What are you talking about, man? Satan's my daddy. We're tight, bro. Is it all gods you don't believe in, or just mine? All of them. What's your favorite thing about God? My favorite thing about God is that he has a Twitter page. I love God's Twitter, dude. It's amazing. No, I like this one. Is atheism a non-profit organization? Yup. If hell isn't a real place, then how do you explain the Newark airport? I haven't been there, but when I went to Europe, we were laying over at the airport in Frankfurt, Germany, and we were there for like 3 hours, and we went from one gate to another. We were put on a crowded bus to our plane, and it sucked. I wanted to die right there. So if your pastor doesn't tell you who to vote for, who does? Me, myself, and I. What do you scream in bed then? Why do you hate God? You see, I think it's funny how people think that, like, just because someone's an atheist, they hate God. That's not the case. Like they just don't believe in God. Like the way I see it, it's you do you, and I'll do me. Like I don't understand why people think we hate God just because we're atheist. I like this one. What evidence do you have that there is no God? Shout out to the flying spaghetti monster. Todd, I like you. Does holy water burn? You know, actually, funny story. I actually have a burn right there. I don't know if you can see that. I got a burn. That's because my grandma tried to she tried to like dab water on me for some reason, and it just hurt like hell, and it turned out to be holy water. I actually burned myself out of soldering iron, but no one needs to know that. Whenever you're faced with a big problem, do you ask yourself, what would Darwin do? No, I break it down into smaller pieces so that I can solve it. I don't know how to feel about this one. If you have no source of objective morality, why not just go around raping children? I don't know how to feel about this one. Like I know that Twitter hashtags like ask or stupid questions for atheists. I know that tags like that are just for shits and giggles, but like I don't know how to feel about this one. Like, no, that's weird. That would make me a pedophile because I'm 18. Someone replied, "We leave that to the priests." For Christ's sake, what in heaven's name do you believe in anyway? Well, I believe that if we can put a dog down for biting one person, then we can put a rapist down for raping and killing a 6-year-old. Don't you fear the hand of God? I yearn for death's warm embrace. Could God microwave a burrito so hot that he couldn't eat it? I don't know, maybe. I like your name, dude, Dirtbag Murphy. Isn't atheism just another religion except for the part where you worship an all-seeing, all-knowing deity who promises you eternal salvation in exchange for undying loyalty? I wouldn't say that atheism is a religion because you're not worshiping some being. Like you're not worshiping God. You're not worshiping Jesus. You're not worshiping Allah, Vishnu, and all the other ones that people believe in. It's a lack of religion. God damn it! Why are you so ignorant? Just because I'm an atheist and or slash irreligious doesn't mean that I'm ignorant. Like, where you pull that out your ass, sonny boy? What the? Under who do you say in the Pledge of Allegiance? I don't. I don't say the pledge, actually. Fun fact, under God was actually added to the not the Constitution. Under God was added in the 1950s. It was added to the pledge in the 50s because communism was on the rise at the time, I guess, and people were afraid that communism was going to come to the U.S. and everybody was afraid of that, and the government added under God so that people can pledge their allegiance to the United States. Also, a fun fact, the Pledge of Allegiance was originally used for immigration. Brett Bastard. That's a good one. Why do you care so much about what other people believe? I don't. I've noticed that it's more of the religious people, especially Christians, who care about what you do or don't believe in. Like, I have a great aunt who is very religious, and she would probably disown me if she found out that I was trans and an atheist. Yeah, most of the people who are against things like LGBT and abortion, they're most of them are religious, and they're typically caring about they typically care about that kind of thing and what other people do with themselves. When really, we should just mind our own damn business. This one says, will you accept Christ inside you? And it's a this is amazing. I love it. Oh shit, I don't know. What do you do Sunday mornings when Catholics go to church? I make desperate attempts to get my English homework done. And then I play video games. How can you be a good person without the threat of an eternity of anguish, pain for being bad? Well, I mean, there is life in prison, but that's only for, like, certain crimes. But, no, I can be a good person because I have good morals. Like, I know that murder is bad, and I know that rape is bad. I mean, do you really need God to be a good person? No, I don't think so. Why don't you support abstinence education? Is it because you love sin? It has been proven that abstinence-based sex ed doesn't work. Like, people get into relationships and they get horny. Of course they're gonna want to But abstinence-based sex ed doesn't work. It's been proven to not work. And the best way to go about sex ed is to just tell it how it is, you know? You say you don't believe in God, so why do you quote the Bible when trying to make a point? I've bumped into a ton of Christians who try to argue that, like, oh, being gay is bad. Like, yeah, the book of Leviticus does say that being gay is bad. But one that got lost in the translation And two, Leviticus also says that touching a woman on her period makes you and everything that she touches unclean, and also her. So, yeah, this reply basically sums it up. Do you know the flying spaghetti monster personally?
Yes!
If you don't believe in God, then do you follow Satan? So, are you an ex something, or have you always been dubious? What does that even mean? What? Okay, I need to look at that. What the does dubious mean? Hesitating or doubting, not to be relied on, suspect. So basically, in doubt. Dubious means in doubt. So yeah, I went to church as a kid and I hated it. So there's that. This last one says, "How do you hide your horns?" That's classified. That is classified information. No one needs to know that. No, they don't need to know that. That is classified information, and I'm offended you asked that. Anyway, that's all I have for this fun little video. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, be sure to give a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Take care of you.